One of the most abused visa systems in our current immigration system has been the H-1B non-immigrant visa program. This is supposed to allow highly skilled laborers who work in fields that Americans don't work in to come into the United States of America.
In yet another attempt to further intensify campaign against the immigration in the United States, Trump administration has come up with new guidelines. On September 19th, President Donald Trump signed a proclamation that would impose an annual fee of $100,000 on H-1B visa applicants. The Trump administration is attempting to protect American workers with this move.
So the whole idea is no more will these big tech companies or other big companies train foreign workers. They have to pay the government $100,000, then they have to pay the employee. So it's just not economic. If you're going to train somebody, you're going to train one of the recent graduates from one of the great universities across our land. Train Americans, stop bringing in people to take our jobs.
Currently, these visas are meant to bring in the best and brightest foreigners for high-skilled jobs in the US. Most of these workers are hired by tech companies. While the move is seen as a big blow to these US tech giants, President Donald Trump thinks that they will not oppose his move.
Everyone's going to be happy, and we're going to be able to keep people in our country that are going to be very productive people. And in many cases, these companies are going to pay a lot of money for that, and they're very happy about it.
Remember, these tech companies in the United States heavily rely on the workers from India and China. As per various reports, Amazon had around 10,000 H-1B visas approved in 2025, while Microsoft and Meta had more than 5,000 approvals each. As Indians account for roughly 70% of these visas, the decision is likely to affect Indian workers in the United States. However, it is not just the Indians who are expected to face hardships in the coming days, but the key question is, are the US tech companies ready to comply with Trump's new gag order?
Put it mildly, it's an atrocity and unnecessary. And you said that it will hit Indians. Yes, it will hit Indians, but it will also hit American economy, because the young Indians are providing a good part of the brain power required to take American economy forward.
While the move is surely going to hurt the Indians working in the United States, the decision is also detrimental for the US companies. Remember, the US issues roughly 85,000 H-1B visas every year through a lottery. With the new fee in place, the so-called American dream for Indian tech workers is likely to end. While the decision will give India a difficult time in the short term, several experts believe it may also come as a blessing in disguise. If India manages to make a strong domestic tech industrial base, it is going to help New Delhi in the longer run.
आने वाले समय में इसका भारत को फायदा ज़्यादा होगा, क्योंकि अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक वर्कर्स वापस इंडिया आएंगे तो वो इंडिया के लिए कुछ अच्छा कर पाएंगे, लेकिन अमेरिका को स्पेशल जो काम करने वाले लोग हैं, जिनको अपने ही काम में हुनर है, वो वहाँ पे उनको नहीं मिलेंगे.
By depriving its tech giants of the access to global talent, the United States has dealt a huge blow to its IT industry, and hence, Trump's decision has drawn a sharp criticism from within the US itself. US lawmakers and community leaders voiced concerns over POTUS's plans. Calling the move reckless, Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy said that the US should not erect barriers to weaken economy and security. Notably, this is not the first time that President Donald Trump's decisions in his second term will affect India. Earlier, his unreasonable 50% tariffs on Indian goods had already dealt a huge blow to India-US bilateral relationship. Now, With US taking the protectionist route, ties between Washington and New Delhi are likely to nosedive further.